Hey guys, Zan Thomas here with XT Properties doing another video summary of one of my recent blog posts. This one is on how to sell your home when going through a divorce. Now this is something I personally have some experience with in my family and dealing through one of those situations. And it is a very difficult, challenging thing, not only for the married couple, but for the children, the family. And the number one thing I can recommend is it is extremely it is well worth the investment of working with a real estate professional to deal with the transaction. First option is obviously going through a realtor. I know realtors do charge a fee, but the difficulties that they can help you overcome is well worth the expense, in my opinion. If you don't know of a good realtor, you're going to want a good realtor, because the importance of using a realtor is that the realtor can be the third party member. So if there's issues of communication between your spouse, emotions and things like that, both of you can communicate through the realtor, and the realtor can be that third party member that manages the overall transaction. They can give non-biased opinions on how to sell, what needs to be done, what needs to be fixed. And handle all of those things and make things much easier. If you have a good one, which is important. If you don't have a realtor, then I would speak to your divorce attorney. They are going to be familiar with these types of situations, and they should know of realtors that their clients have used in the past and have helped them in those situations and are good at navigating those types of transactions. So I would speak to your divorce attorney to get some referrals there. If you're not having any luck there, you can always reach out to me as well. I'd be glad to refer you to some of the realtors that I work with, and they also do a great job. When you're going through that process with the realtor, one other recommendation is, and the realtor can handle all this, which is why it's going to be very important, is putting a process in place for selling the home. So and putting all that in writing, and the realtor can work with that, and getting everyone to sign different agreements. If something needs to be fixed in the home, you or your spouse agreeing to make sure that they're responsible for getting that piece fixed. If property taxes need to be paid, someone's gonna be responsible to make sure that those property taxes are being paid, or the house is available to showing. Break all those things down, and a realtor can help you with that. Break all those things down and determine who's responsible for what. And then, as far as direct communication, you guys can stay out of it, and the realtor can handle and manage the whole process. If that's something you guys are not, feel like that's something you guys want to do, and you want to go a little faster route, then of course the second option is working with a home buyer, someone like myself. You won't get as much money for the house because we'd be purchasing it as an investment property. As I always say, to get the best bang for your buck, it's always going on the MLS and listing your house. It does take a little more time, a little more effort, and if you want to trade and you don't want to spend the time or the effort, then you obviously make a trade in. You don't get as much for the home, but as a home buyer, I will take care of all of those other things. And if you work with a professional home buyer like myself, we can also navigate the communication. We can be the middleman to communicate between both you and your spouse. At closings, we have separate times, so you would go to the attorney's office for the closing, but we can have separate times for you guys to go and sign and manage all that and try to keep everything as smooth as possible. So I hope that was helpful, but I do highly, highly, highly recommend that you do work with some sort of professional, whether it's a home buyer or a realtor. And if you need a realtor, I can refer you to one. If you have any other questions on anything, feel free to reach out. You can call, text, email me. My information is below. Once again, this is Zan Thomas, XT Properties, and I hope you have a good day.